I started dancing when I was about 3.5. So yeah, very long time.
I began dancing when I was 2.5, as my older sister was already in classes. My mum was just keen to get me involved. I was very hyperactive, so she signed me up pretty much straight away.
I quit when I was about 16, year 11, and it was just after COVID. I was obviously dancing in my kitchen and just not exercising. Gained loads of weight during COVID, and when I came back, absolutely hated it. And I started getting really bad anxiety, got loads and loads of panic attacks. Like, just every other day it was just like another panic attack, to the point where they took me off dance for a while. Pretty simple, because as soon as I entered a dance class again, I wouldn't be able to get through 2 exercises without having another panic attack. I remember the first time that dance kind of ever had a negative side for me.
There's lots of like other things that come with dance, like body image and like the pressure of it.
I think I was about 8 years old and I was auditioning for the Royal Ballet Associate Programme on the Saturdays, and when I got my letter back telling me that I didn't have a place, they gave corrections, and I remember in my corrections it said Rosalind's a great dancer, she has a lot of potential, but she's too muscular, making her look heavy, so we need to see how her body develops.
As I got older, I was in a lot of competitive environments where there felt a lot of pressure and you couldn't really enjoy what you were doing anymore. And I saw a lot of people around me struggle with body image and like comments being made that then made me question myself and if I even wanted to do it anymore.
It can get to you sometimes, and you know, yeah, just make you feel a bit like you're not good enough at it.
It knocked my confidence for a while, and I'll say it's something that I'm slowly building back up. But for a while, I was definitely like just had a low self-esteem and didn't feel the same way I used to feel when I was dancing. And again, like noticing that around me, and when other people aren't enjoying it, that also then rubs off on you. So.
People underestimate it so much and think it's so easy to just, you know, just put on a pair of like point shoes and just go and do it, and they think it's so simple.
I think they just see the surface level. They don't really kind of understand like how grueling it is, and it is so grueling so that it can look effortless.
There's so much training and so much like to do to put yourself in that situation and feel like vulnerable enough to be in front of like hundreds of people and doing something like this.
You need to have incredible like mental strength in order to just do it consistently. But like the amount of drug culture in professional dancers, specifically ballet dancers, it's crazy. Like it's an easy way that they keep up with the kind of mental pressure that you're under. But also just like kind of understanding what it is to grow up dancing, like from such a young age, wearing a leotard and tights and looking at the mirror for hours on end and being told judgments about your body, because most of it is about how you look, because that's what the audience is seeing. And even just stuff as simple as like making sure like your posture is in this way and that, I see your lunch, like, you know, engage your core.
If you could describe how dance makes you feel in 3 words, what would they be?
I'd say I feel free, I feel connected to my mind, my body.
Creative, calm.
It links to my whole childhood, and yeah, growing up is a part of who I am.